Okay, so we're on WoW guy, the monk. We also, I guess we don't have any of our UI, which is just tragic. Let's swap to Mistweaver monk. So for those that don't know, this is the PTR for like 11.0.5. It's still a ways away, but it's got some pretty juicy new talents for us to test out. And we are going to be testing with Master of Harmony. I don't think it's better, but I was told of an interaction, so we're just going to be messing around with it. We're still pretty starved for points. Okay, so this is where Dance of Chi-Ji is now. And it's sharing with Jade Empowerment. This is what we're going to be testing out. They did double the proc rate of Dance of Chi-Ji, which is nice. Um, but this sounds so cool. We're just going to test it for fun. Even if it's not good, but I've heard it's actually very good. Okay, so this is also what changed. So Jadefire Stomp looks amazing. That looks awesome. Also, welcome in electric guitars. Um, Dude, that looks sick. That icon is really cool. Now, the problem is Awakened Jadefire is still blue, so we still have some strides to be made. Jadefire Stomp. Strike the ground, expose Path of Jade for 30 seconds, dealing a bunch of damage on 5 enemies and restoring some health to 5 allies. Your abilities have a 6% chance of resetting the cooldown, so okay, it looks very similar to what it did. Okay, Awakened Jadefire. Your abilities reset Jadefire Stomp 100% more often. We're used to this. While within Jadefire Stomp, your Tiger Palm strike twice, your Blackout Kick strike an additional 2 targets at 70% effectiveness. So Ancient Concordance, that aspect was baked in. Now we cleave at 70% effectiveness, but it's 1 talent point. And they did buff the flat damage of, or the base damage of Blackout Kick to compensate. And your Spinning Crank now heals. Okay, so that's the same. Jadefire Teachings. After casting Jadefire Stomp, your Ancient Teachings transfers an additional, goes from the base now the baseline 30% up to 170 still. Very cool. You get the stamina buff. What is this? Okay, so this is on a node with, that's very weird. Kick up a powerful gust of wind, dealing a bunch of damage in a cone to enemies in front of you, split evenly among them. Damage is increased by 6% for each target hit, up to 30%. Grants rushing winds. This is very weird. This does give like a very caster centric, because it's opting to not take Jadefire teachings. That's weird. Why? The only real reason to take this in like a, if you'd ever take it in a Mythic Plus, is if it does like really good damage, or yeah, I'm so sorry. Our streamer is studying the new tree. um, or if you're just trying to juice up those renewing mists, but that's weird. That's like a raid thing. So you'd press this after after doing a Yulon ramp or something, and then just like juice up all your renewing mist. That's very weird. Let's also focus thunder, because that sounds fun. Do any of these also? No, they did not bake in Crackling Jade Lightning. I'm also curious though. Are they gonna add in Crackling Jade Lightning to Secret Infusion? Okay, let's just meme around with this, guys. Let's do it. I definitely took some wrong talents. Oh god, also the keybinds. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Here's what we're gonna do. I also don't think I have a weapon, so that's awkward. So here's the plan. We are going to pop both charge. Well, let's just do one charge. We're gonna pop one charge of Thunder Focus Tea. That's going to empower our next Crackling Jade Lightning, making it do 1,000 more damage. And plus, it also did get a 100% buff, I'm pretty sure, and a 25% increased tick rate. So we're going to cleave onto 4 additional enemies. And I wonder, it doesn't use the word cleave, it uses the word chain to. So I wonder if that means it's going to do less damage per target, kind of like chain heal and all that stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to Giga Turbo do damage. And yeah, let's enter our Sith Lord phase. I hope it does big damage. Okay, Thunder Focus Tea. Crackling Jade Lightning. That is awesome. Okay, it does good damage there. But now we're going to wait for our second Thunder Focus Tea. And now, how do we get... Okay. So after casting Jadefire Stomp or Thunder Focus Tea, Ancient Teachings transfers an additional... Okay, so Thunder Focus Tea did give us Jadefire Teachings. The whole Ancient Teachings of the Monastery definitely mixed me up. Okay, so Teachings of the Monastery. Tiger Palm causes your next Blackout Kick to strike an additional time, stacking up to 4. Blackout Kick has a 15% chance to reset. So that's the same. So you're right. We are just flat out losing that portion of Ancient Concordance where it gave us bonus chances while on our Feline or our Jadefire Stomp. What a clown. Oh, someone clip that. Don't clip that. No. Please, no. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to double Thunder Focus Tea. We're going to look to see if we got 2 stacks of the Jade Empowerment. And then we're going to unleash a Wrath onto these 4 dummies that they do not see coming. So Thunder Focus Tea 1, we do get, where is it? Jade Empowerment. Thunder Focus Tea 2, we do get 2 stacks. The last one, oh, it does. It looks like it only did it. No, it does. Oh my god, dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't have details on the PTR. I guess I might. Let's see if we can load it up. Cool. What are we giving up? We're literally only giving up Dance of Chi-Chi. I mean, they both... So Dance of Chi-Chi will now proc at like every 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Right now it's doing like once a minute, right? So now that they've cut it in half, it's going to do once every 30 seconds. So they're about tied in timings. However, having 2 charges, if you go Master of Harmony, is worth it, which I guess you do have the downside of being in Master of Harmony. So we have Details. Details is not even showing up, so that was pointless. Oh, dude, that is so cool. And notice we're only hitting 4 dummies. This can hit up to 5. It can hit 1 and then cleave up to 4 more. Wait. I didn't even notice this. I'm pretty sure it's a little broken. I'm pretty sure it's broken, so don't put too much stock into this. Okay, yeah, the animation is sick. But I want you guys to notice, we're going to wait on the second charge of Thunder Focus Tea really quick. But I want you guys to notice, the first time that we use Crackling Jade Lightning, it does 2,000% of the damage, but it only consumes 1 of the stacks. Which to me feels bugged. So I doubt they're going to actually let this stack like how it is currently. So we're going to double Thunder Focus Tea. Deals 2,000% increased damage. But when I press it, yes, we're doing 2,000% increased damage to 5 enemies. But we still have Jade Empowerment, which... that feels crazy. If you get basically triple the bonus, then all of a sudden that just does make this like... very good compared to Dance of Chi-Chi. However, in a normal environment, when you're playing Conduit, you don't have access to this interaction. But getting basically 3 Jade Empowerments for the price of 2 feels wrong. Definitely feels wrong in a way. Just want to triple check that that's how that's working. What do you guys think, though? I mean, this looks sick. Crackling Jade Lightning also just does... I mean, it still does actual pitiful damage. So you would likely never press this outside of this interaction. I mean, still, come on. What are we doing? Why is this so weak? They even doubled its damage. They doubled its damage and upped its tick rate, and it's still, in the year of 2024, we are doing 11,000 a tick. However, like you're saying, it is insane. Okay, so we're going to double do it again. Double Thunder Focus Tea. This goes up to 2,000%. Crackling Jade Lightning number 1, we do 2,000% bonus damage. This one does 1,000%. That feels bugged, guys. That does feel like that's not how that's intended to be used. How I think they're going to end up doing it is I doubt they're going to let these stack. So I bet they'll... I mean, it feels really cool how it currently works, but I doubt it'll go up to 2,000 in the future. I don't know. I really wish we could do some healing as well. You know what? We can. Okay, let's get some healing done so we can actually see that. We don't have meters pulled up because meters, I guess, are just broken for me right now. But what we can do, this is what I was doing in all of my testing videos, by the way. You fly up here and you fall down. You take some damage. Boom. Okay, so now we need healing. So we're going to Thunder Focus Tea, Crackling Jade Lightning. 200k a tick. Dude, that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And keep in mind, I don't even have an int weapon. Don't even have an int weapon. Let's fall down again. Let's wait on the second one. They really made the most useless spell. I wouldn't even bind look fun. All they had to do was buff it by 2,000%. Yeah, that's it. The bare minimum. Buff this spell by 2,000%, and I'll keybind it. Literally, This is the first time it's ever made its way onto my bars. So, yeah, you know, look, Ma, we made it. Okay, let's jump down. Let's double Thunder Focus Tea, and I want you to watch my face, which I'm almost covering, to see the actual number that it's going to heal per tick. So let's jump off so we take a bit more damage. Thunder Focus Tea, Thunder Focus Tea, Crackling Jade Lightning, 420,000 per tick, and this is just with 3 targets. So, wow, this feels like really, really cool. Notice I'm not saying like, I mean, look, I love that it's in this spot and not down here because it is more free to take. Let's look at what like an actual build would look like. But see, this is the problem though, is now I'm sitting here thinking, what do we drop to get down to Rising Mist? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we are just so starved in this bottom tier. I wish that they would like scrunch it up, you know, like move some of our cool talents like up here. Look at all this empty space. The Mistweaver already looked too busy, so crammed now. Yeah, it's just, oh man, it's so annoying. I guess, I mean, look, let's just keep testing it. Okay, so let's test it without Focus Thunder and see if Focus Thunder had any interaction that we were with what we were just testing. So let's jump off again, take some damage so that we actually do some healing. Because if you don't know, Ancient Teachings only works if there's healing to be done. Okay, bonk. Okay, let's double Thunder Focus Tea. We do still get 2 stacks. Let's Crackling Jade Lightning. Okay, so yeah, Focus Thunder had nothing to do with what was happening. But yeah, the Mistweaver tree already did look very busy. It is. Because you see, I'm already struggling. Like, if we want to take this awesome new toy, what do we drop, man? Because, like, it sucks that Secret Infusion's still 2 points. Like, yes, Peaceful Mending is just 1 point. So, like, look, sure, we could do that and get nothing out of this so that we can have both the things. But now we just have Peaceful Mending. You know what I mean? And, like, look, we have Peaceful Mending without Soothing Mist. You know, like, it just sucks. Like, this needs to be 1 point. This should probably be 1 point, maybe even brought down to like 12% per point. Like, but okay, so what else are we gonna test? Let's test out Rushing Wind Kick. So the only healing benefit that I'm gathering from this is that we amp up our Renewing Mists. But Rising Mist only works off Rising Sun Kick. Okay, first let's just test that. So we're gonna need to bind this. Oh, it just replaces your Rising Sun Kick on your bars. So what we're gonna test first is we're gonna see if maybe Rising Mist works with Rushing Wind Kick, an 11-second cooldown. Okay. And also, I guess we can go ahead and test to see if Blackout Kick can reset its cooldown. I doubt it will. I don't know. We're just testing everything. Let's go ahead and stack up our teachings of the monastery. Okay, so let's first apply like a renewing mist. I guess I should bind it. Let's apply an enveloping mist. So let's enveloping mist ourselves. It made no noise. I was like, wait, did it happen? Okay, so it does not work with rising mist. We can test again. Let's do a renewing mist now. Renewing mist, look at our renewing mist duration. It is 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Okay, so yeah, it did not work. So rising mist, that's a nombo. Okay, that's very weird. I wonder if we could build a talent tree where we have as many nombos as possible. So peaceful mending without soothing mist, rising mist without rising sun kick. Replacing rising sun kick to me is like, that's weird. That is weird. What else? Okay, so ancient teachings. Ancient teachings. Let's read it really quick. So there is one other little interaction I want to test. Ancient teachings. Your Tiger Bomb, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, and Crackling Jade Lightning heal up to 5 injured allies. Okay, so it still splits for 30% of the damage done, split evenly among them. Okay. So let's take some damage, and then we're going to just Rushing Wind Kick and see if it also heals. Like, this is all just testing if all the Rising Sun Kick interactions also work with Rushing Wind Kick. I doubt they do. Let's see. Boom, we took damage. We did get healed. What did we get healed by? We got 60,000. Okay, we got healed by a renewing mist being placed on us, though. So it does work with rapid diffusion. That is so weird. Okay, let's try that one again. So, rushing wind kick does proc rapid diffusion. What? What is happening? So how does it work with rapid diffusion but not rising mists? And then also, are we getting healed from ancient teachings? Ancient teachings healed you for 60,000. Okay, so this is so weird, guys. So rushing wind kick, it works with ancient teachings, which doesn't mention it. It just mentions rising sun kick. And it works with rapid diffusion, which also just mentions rising sun kick. But it does not work with rising mists. That feels wrong to me. Okay, let's do it one last time. So we're going to have a renewing mist on ourselves. That renewing mist is ticking. Why does that not work if the other ones do? Okay, now let's just see if we can reset rising sun kick or rushing wind kicks cooldown. Like how we do rising sun kick. Okay, so we do. So it looks like it's currently behaving just like rising sun kick in most ways, other than rising mist. But it says ancient teachings healed you, and for about 30% of the damage. That's about 30%, and it also applied a renewing mist. I feel like it really should just be rising sun kick in all cases. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe it's just a bug that it's not working with rising mist. Okay, so we hit that one. I guess we can try to reset. Okay. Okay, that one just missed. Okay, so apparently you can miss. Very weird. Dude, this new spell is turbo weird. What is going on? Let's back up a bit. It missed again. 25 yards is like a super tiny range. Okay. Dude, we're just whiffing. Okay, so it's like a very narrow cone. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, so it does hit that way. So it's they say a cone, but it feels a lot like overwhelming force. Let's try it again. Feels like a line almost. Or maybe it just like branches out. Like it's just very thin. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the lack of ancient concordance giving us bonus chance to reset our rising sun kick. I'm definitely feeling that. How do I feel about these changes? They're definitely weird. They're definitely weird, but they're a welcome change. Like I think it's gonna be fun to mess around with. Let's whoo, that's pretty cool. Okay. I mean it's cool. It's very cool. But I think they're gonna fix its nombo with rising mist, or rushing wind kicks. I definitely think they're gonna fix that. I definitely don't see this stacking up to 2,000 and then also being able to be used again for 1,000 being a thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't see this. So if I double Thunder Focus Tea and then I Crackling Jade Lightning, we're doing 2,000% extra damage. But we still, after doing it, we still have one more use at 1,000. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't. I just can't see it working like that. I hope that they bring back the bonus chance and just bake it into Awaken Jadefire to reset Rising Sun Kick, or bake it into like Ancient Teachings or something. I don't know. I personally, I like the changes. I do. I really do. I'm excited to take these into dungeons and just meme around with them, if not like actually find something good. I'm just guessing. Like I'm going out on a limb here and saying I'm pretty sure Jadefire Teachings is gonna be the play in Mythic Plus in my opinion, because it's just like it's constant throughput, like constant steady throughput, whereas like having 30% of your damage as maintenance healing just sounds a lot less impactful, but I guess this does chunk. What's the damage differential? Okay, so it's very similar damage, if not the same number. Yeah, about the same number. Dude, this is weird. This is weird, but my guess is like in dungeons we aren't going to be taking this, I don't think. Just because the trade-off is so high, like you were trading off 140% of your damage as healing throughout, like constantly in a dungeon, you know what I mean? Like obviously this is just me like napkin testing. I'm not like coming to any final conclusions yet. I'd have to like really test it out and test the numbers and stuff and actually play dungeons with it. I don't see that application in Raid either, no. I mean, in Raid, this one does make a bit more sense. It's like, if you're doing like, say, like a Tier of Morning build, like you would just press this after your ramp and just juice up all your Renewing Mist, kind of like how you would do with your old tier set and like sip a Mana Tea or something. Because it gives you a nice bonus for I guess just 4 seconds. So 4 seconds of like turbo renewing mist, and you'll have like a bunch out at a time. So that's like kind of a reason you'd probably take this in a raid environment. But you know, if we're gonna be taking like a Rising Mist build in raid, I kind of would just. But I guess if you also don't want to have to go Jadefire Stomp in raid, you could go like, because this does proc off your Thunder Focus Tea now, which is really cool. So you could go like this. But would we take this in raid? I don't know, because like if we're not taking Jadefire Stomp, we only would get this once every 30 seconds, because obviously we'd probably be still on Conduit. What would this look like? If Rising Mist continues to not work with Rushing Wind Kick, then I don't see it being the play here, obviously, because then it literally what's the point of Rising Mist? But yeah, this is definitely odd. So if Tear of Morning does get fixed to work with Rushing Wind Kick, I could probably see it being taken in this similar build. But if not, it looks pretty cool in like a Tear of Morning build. You spam a big like you do like an Enveloping Mist, just mini ramp, cleave a bunch of Enveloping Mist with Tear of Morning, get a bunch of Rapid Diffusion procs, and then you Rushing Wind Kick to enhance those renewing mists, and then you go back into a soothing mist and just keep going. It's fun. It's definitely gonna be a fun time messing around with this build for sure. I wonder what you guys think of it. Are y'all excited about these new talents as well? Because I don't know. I think it's exciting. It's something to be excited about.